Hello guitar class, we are now going to talk about good left hand technique. And you should probably rewatch this video a few times in the course of the class, in the course of the semester, so that you remember the good way of dealing with your left hand. So, how should you push down on the strings of the guitar? First off, you want to use the tip of your finger, not the pad. A lot of people play this way, but there are two problems with that. One is you hit neighboring strings, and two is you're stressing your tendons and joints, so it makes it very bad for the hand. This is particularly bad for a steel string guitar. You can get away with not damaging your hand on an electric, but still a bad idea. So, take your hand, push against your thumb like this, and you feel very little pressure on your thumb. Curl your finger like this, and you feel a lot of pressure at the end of the bone. This is the way you should use your finger. It doesn't have to be vertical. It can be leaning to the side, that's okay, but you still want to have that physical dynamic of pushing directly into the wood. And what is the point of pushing on a guitar string? The point is to make it contact the fret, not to make it contact the wood. So if you play far from the fret, you're going to get a buzzing sound, or a thump. You'll notice I get closer, the buzzing, there's more of a clear sound, and as you get closer, it clears up. And I can push very lightly here, see? But I'm close to the fret on a curled finger, so it sounds very nice. So again, not there, but right next to the string. And this means that you have a very clean contact, solid contact between the fret and the string. So when the string vibrates, it doesn't buzz against the fret. Point one. If you're playing a chord like an A chord, though, where you can't get close to the fret, just do the best you can. Alright, so when you're playing on the tip of your finger, you really want to put your brain here. Like when you write with a pen or a pencil, your brain is at the lead, it's at the paper, it's not on your hand. So make sure as you're playing, you think about the tips of your fingers going where you want them to do. Your thumb should counterbalance behind wherever your fingers are pushing. So for instance, if I'm playing a scale, you can see my thumb is pretty much between my first and second fingers. Not over here, not back there, and not too low. Watch what happens to my wrist if I go too low. See, so if your wrist hurts, that could be the fault of where your thumb is. See how that gets better? Or it could be a fault of the guitar positioning. Remember we talked about this kind of positioning and having the guitar too low? Can you see how my wrist? Right angles. Terrible! Don't do this! You will hurt yourself. Okay. So, guitar position is very important. Remember, left hand is why we do a good guitar position. Your fingers, as they move, should hinge from the knuckle joint back here, like that. They should not open and close. So when you lift a finger, it's not like that. It's like that. That's the most efficient method. And when you move your finger away, stay close to the guitar. When you want to try a chromatic scale, this one, a lot of people start out like this and go, I can't reach. Well, I can't either. It's because you're coming from over there. Magic trick. I love magic tricks. Put your ring finger down in the third fret. Make sure it's really happy. Put your pinky down. Make sure it's really happy. The whole arm, the hand, the thumb. Everybody's happy and content. Then your second finger. Then your first finger. And you'll notice, see all that lovely spread I've got? The fingers cannot mush up against each other. It's like trying to play tennis with your knees tied together. Doesn't work. So the hand is open. Now I lift my fingers 1/4 of an inch, and I can play the chromatic scale very nicely and easily. Yes, this is a short video, but yes, it takes a while to train your left hand to do this. I would spend a little bit of time every day just making sure your left hand is behaving properly. Then go have fun. Don't worry about it. But when you run into something you can't do, go back and check this out. Okay? Happy practicing. Bye!